my name is Josie, and today I wanted to talk about how I could start saving. This is really hard. Oh hey, my name is Josie, and I wanted to talk about what I no longer buy, and as a result, I was able to save more money. And this is a part of my minimalism series. I'm just here to share what works for me as a hopes to empower others to maybe think about what they might be spending their money on and how maybe they could start saving their money too by reducing some parts of their lives that is unnecessary. The first thing that I stopped buying is shavers. I do not own a shaver. What I do instead is, first of all, I don't really shave. I go a long time without shaving sometimes. I've been introducing this practice of not shaving and embracing my body hair because I am a hairy person and I've been struggling with hating that part of myself, and I'm trying to love every part of me. So I decided, like, hey, why don't I experiment with this body hair thing that I have and see how long I can go without shaving. But when I do really want to shave, I do have one thing that I bought once, probably like a good 5 years ago, and I've had it ever since, and it's called an epilator. It's more famous in Europe, and I feel like when I talk about epilators here, people often don't really know what I'm talking about, but it's basically a machine, and it looks like a torture machine. Mine is a Braun Silk Epil 7, and it comes with two different heads. There's one where it basically plucks all your hairs out. It's really scary sounding. It sounds like this. And you just put it on your skin and you pluck your hairs out. It does hurt at first, so if you're not really tolerant to pain like I am, then it might hurt a little bit and get some getting used to. And then it also has a shaving head, so you can just shave instead of using this thing. But this thing allows your hair to be gone for longer. It's kind of like waxing, but without the wax. One downside of epilating, I find that I do get a lot of ingrown hairs, but for me it's just the cheapest way, so I kind of just deal with it for now. But yeah, for the most part I don't shave very much, especially during the winter. Something else that I stopped buying for a while now is I don't have any skin products or makeup. I don't own makeup, I don't wear makeup, except the odd times where like maybe I'm with a friend and for whatever reason we just want to put makeup on, but it's usually their makeup, or like Halloween. Sometimes during Christmas I like to take my sister's makeup and put that on, but I just don't own makeup. I don't think it's necessary. I've just embraced what I look like naturally, and that works for me. If my skin does get dry, I'll usually put something like coconut oil or shea butter or jojoba oil when I have some. Yeah, I just try to usually just find something that might be in my kitchen or just somewhere already, and then I don't have to go buy things with chemicals in them that I don't even know how to pronounce. Also, this is my own personal thing. I don't ever buy alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. I've noticed that a lot of people spend a lot of money on just going out for drinks, and I just don't do that. And for me, I feel like I've been able to save up a lot of money like that. I've stopped buying deodorant. I've just stopped feeling like it was necessary. I usually don't feel like I smell that much. I shower every morning in cold water. I feel like that helps me. Showering in cold water is tricky at first, but once you get used to it, it actually feels really good. And if you have more questions about that, I suggest that you look it up because cold showers are amazing. I used to chew a lot of gum, and like I always had a bunch of packs of gum on me, and it was just like a comfort thing to be chewing gum, something minty. I barely even think about it anymore, and that's been working for me as well. I stopped buying like coffee and takeout teas and lattes. I just stopped doing that altogether because not only is it a waste of money, it's also a waste of paper. It's just adding to trash in this earth. I stopped buying kitchen sponges. So what I use now is just I bought these little cloths and you can rewash them. And this is just a one-time buy and you don't have to buy it any other time. Also, instead of a sponge, if I ever need to scrub something like harder for whatever reason, I found this cool somewhat sponge thing at a health food store. And basically it's made of the same material that one of those like straw brooms are made of, and this lasts forever basically, and you can just boil it in hot water for 10 minutes like once every 6 months just to keep it in shape. But yeah, this could scrub anything that you need scrubbing, like your cast iron pans, you can clean your sink, you can clean your dishes, you can clean whatever you want. I also no longer buy paper towels, and that goes with the sponges. So we just used cloths. I moved into a new apartment and I didn't buy any furniture. We were given a table and 2 chairs, but I actually sleep on the floor, and that's a whole nother story. But we sleep on the floor, we don't have any couches or anything. We like to have a lot of space so we can do yoga and just have less to clean, because I'm finding that having less furniture means less dust piling up everywhere. It's so much easier to maintain. So I'm finding a lot of freedom in that. I no longer buy cleaning products. I try to use what's in my kitchen, any natural products. I have baking soda, which I often use to clean the toilet and the bathtub with. And then I have Dr. Bronner's soap, which is this here. This is like an all-purpose soap. I use this to clean my body. I use it to clean my hair sometimes too. You can dilute this. This would probably last us like a good 6 months. I think we bought this like a couple months ago, and yeah, we only use this much. I use it to clean the floor. We can use it for laundry as well, dishes as well. So it's just like a one big thing. You buy it once. I think this costs $20, but if you calculate the cost of like cleaning products and dish soap and toilet cleaning product and all that, it pretty much comes to the same, if not less. It takes up less space, because like then you find yourself with a bunch of bottles in this cupboard and bottles in that cupboard, and you don't even know what you have anymore. But Dr. Bronner's, this is the natural kind, but you can get like lavender, you can get peppermint, they have eucalyptus and so many other scents. It's really amazing, and I love Dr. Bronner's soap. To clean my floor, I usually just use one of these bigger cloths, just in a bucket, and I put maybe like one big squirt of this, and then I fill the bucket like 3/4 way, and then I just dip the cloth in and I strain it, and I actually go on my hands and knees, Cinderella style, on the floor, and I will scrub the floor. Thank you, Dr. Bronner's. If you're curious about how to make your own cleaning products, not have to buy toxic products, you can always look it up. There's like 10 million recipes on Google that you could look at, and that could definitely answer your questions. Maybe I'll make a video about it one day, who knows. I also don't buy pads or tampons. I now use a Diva cup, and I've been using it for probably about 4 years now, and it's served me very, very, very well. One Diva cup costs about $40, and I think pads or tampons, I don't even know how much they are anymore, but they're probably about like $10. And if you calculate like 10 times 12 months in a year, then that's like $120 you're spending just on your period. So I'm gonna show you mine. It's clean right now, so I don't care if this grosses you out. It doesn't gross me out at all. Basically, this is a Diva cup, and the way you use it is you fold it up like this, and you stick it up inside of yourself, and then it pops open. There's these 4 holes around here which suctions into your vagina, and yeah, it collects your blood, and you can wear it for up to 12 hours, but often like on your first couple days you'll feel that you'll need to change it a bit more often depending on your flow. But yeah, if you're squeamish and you don't want to put your fingers up there, then that's like totally up to you. There's other reusable pads also that you could get, which I've never tried, but I've heard that they're pretty good. But this works for me. This Diva cup has saved me lots of money on pads and tampons that I would have bought otherwise. And that's pretty much just a few things that I no longer buy to make my life a little easier. That's it for today. I don't care if you subscribe or not, that's your choice. And I'm out for tonight. Peace.